This material is not about superheroes. Additionally, my own opinion is included there. I recommend not to oppose this. You are watching this film at your own risk. The first TV series, The Guiding Light, was being transmitted between 1937 and 1975 in USA. Nowadays, TV series are becoming more and more popular. They will be inherent part of culture soon. There are lots of different types, for example, comedy, drama, science fiction, fantasy, historical, and many more. They break from everyday life and elicit emotions. Today, I want to present you my top 10 US-UK TV series. Please enjoy watching and let's get started.
I will establish here at Camelot a new way of ruling for you, the people!
The action takes place in Scandinavia at the end of the 8th century. Ragnar Lodbrok, played by Travis Fimmel as Viking, farmer and warrior, doesn't want to continue his expeditions because he thinks it is a waste of time. As a result, he decided to explore the western regions against the Order of Jarl. Ragnar with his crew reaches the British Isles and raised order to have evidence of their discovery. Every single episode is full of fast developing plot, good music and bloody scenes. Sometimes we can also see mystical creations, like gods, for example Odin. The action is both dynamic and interesting, but for me, sometimes easy to predict. Summing up, Vikings is a good TV series and I think it deserves to get 8 points out of 10. For sure, everyone knows the story about witches from Salem. This city gained fame after a witch hunt in 1692. In this TV series, we can see the same story from the perspective of residents. John Alden, war veteran, comes back to his town to see how it changed when he was on the wall. He doesn't know that his love, Mary Sibley, is the leader of witches. We are the observers of battle between the Puritans and Shrews, in which nothing is forbidden. Mary Fred is not only gloomy and original, but also fast and surprising. The music, or its lack, emphasizes the atmosphere in the city. Music main theme, created by Marilyn Manson, fits perfectly to the plot. All in all, this series is good for people who don't like romances and want to watch something different. I give it 8.2 out of 10. Chester's Mill, peaceful city where everyone is happy. Wait, what? When Mysterious Dawn fall down on the city, everything changed. An egg isn't an egg anymore. What happens next if every single secret will be revealed? No one is safe now. Under the Dome is a faithful adaptation of novel written by Stephen King, master of horror. It shows us the effort of the several young people to limit the anarchy and help others to escape from the Dome. I enjoy it because action there is fast and interesting. Main characters are well played and music also very fittingly selected. In my opinion, it should reach 8.4 points. I recommend it to everyone who likes a bit psychological series. By the way, in one episode we can see the master, Stephen King, who orders coffee.
Duke, why Chester's Mill? Why us?
Maybe we're being punished.
This one presents a story about usual chemistry teacher Walter White, who works at usual school. One day he finds out that he has cancer, so that he works harder and harder. No, it will be too easy. He started cooking meth to give his family financial security after his death. But can it end happily when new dealer appears in the city with abnormally pure drug? This TV series is full of death, breaking the law, lies and money. It would be very good plan, but no one could expect so much trouble with earning money. Also, there is the most important thing. What will happen if the family knows the truth? Creators had very good idea so that Breaking Bad is worth watching because of the plot and characters. Sometimes it seems to be both comedy and drama. I give 8.5 to Breaking Bad for the whole effect.
He's dangerous. I think he might have killed somebody. Yeah.
The summer is coming.
Arthur, you did it again.
Damn it! One more try. The winter is coming to Westeros. The battle between night tribes has already started. This game is bursting with treacheries, conspiracies and crimes. After the death of King Robert Baratheon, everyone wants to gain the power. In pursuit to Iron Throne, nothing is forbidden. Cooperation is almost impossible to establish, omitting lack of trust to each other. But what about unexpected danger? If it appears, will it be possible to create one big army? Who knows? Game of Thrones is the TV series in which everything can happen. The most popular character is Death, because nearly in every episode someone dies. Also, I have great respect for special effects. Dragons are so realistic. I give 8.7 to God for its unpredictability and ingenuity. Apocalypse. Virus, zombie, survivors. I know, it sounds like typical cheap post-apo film. But it isn't. It shows us difficult life of group of people. Unfortunately, or fortunately, members of this group aren't regular. The squad changes incessantly. Only few people from the first season are still alive. Searches for shelter become more and more dangerous. It is difficult to trust people who may want to kill you and grab your stuff. This TV series presents efforts to come back to normal life, if it is still possible. Despite famed battle between people and zombies, there are also lots of group skirmishes. Catchy main theme is also a big advantage. All in all, I recommend The Walking Dead to all zombie lovers. Maybe because of sentiment, it was my first TV series. For me, it deserves for 8.8. This TV series is very interesting. Each season shows us a different story. Murder house, asylum, cabin, freak show or hotel, they have their own issues. Situations there should make everyone think about general problems which are common in our society. Let's look at the first season. Most people focus on grisly story of murder house, ignoring problem which is related to taste. We can see his side. Boy who was lonely and who did plenty bad things. All seasons are surely worth watching, but this series is drama rather than comedy. Main theme is for me too long, but it keeps in suspense. The ideas are very good and productions isn't worse too. I am convinced that American Horror Story gets 9 points out of 10. Imagine now that you are an angel which was banished from heaven to hell at the dawn of history. What would you dream about? Lucifer Morningstar, after long centuries, decided to go on holidays. Where? Of course to Los Angeles, where he became an owner of nightclub. But it would be too easy. Lucifer helps police to solve riddles and to punish criminals. Also, he is immortal because he is or he was an angel. However, one day this situation changes. Additionally, Amenadiel, his brother, insists on Lucifer's going back to hell.
I'm bleeding.
What is the reason of problems? A long time that he stays out of hell? Or feelings for policewoman Chloe Decker? We will see.
What's the point?
It is worth mentioning that despite punishing people, Morningstar can play piano and sing. I strongly recommend you this TV series because of its amazing idea and fast-growing plot. I give it 9.2.
Where you gonna run to all along them days? Well, I run to the rock. Please hide me, I run to the rock. Please hide me, I run to the rock. Please hide me all along them days.
John and Mary, husband and wife, bringing home a brand new life. His name is Sammy, I'm Big Brother Dean. The perfect family, or so it seems.
As you heard, this is a story about two brothers who are hunting, not for bears, but demons, and not only. In this TV series we can meet many creatures such as angels, wendigos, unicorn, darkness, or leviathans.
Now this is going to be so much fun.
No matter who or what is opponent, he will be defeated. Some things would be unachievable if not Castiel's help. He always wants to help Dean. Of course, sometimes prophets also have impact on what brothers are doing. Music is so beautiful there. Dean is lover of classical rock, so we can hear, for example, Bon Jovi or Survivor. Supernatural has one disadvantage. Some episodes aren't connected with main plot, what can be a bit frustrating. All in all, it should reach 9.3. Okay, before I tell you what is my favorite TV series, I want to show you some other productions which couldn't be included in my ranking. The 100. After war, humanity was forced to live on space station, but one day they decided to try to come down to Earth.
Prisoners of the Ark are sending you because your crimes have made you expendable.
Stay put if you want to live.
We have no idea what is waiting for you down there.
House of Cards. Francis Underwood tries to revenge on president who didn't give him the post of Secretary of State.
We are not nominating you for Secretary of State. I know he made you a promise, but circumstances have changed.
The nature of promises, Linda, is that they remain immune to changing circumstances.
Arrow. After spending a year on a deserted island, Oliver Queen came back to society and decided to fight with crime as a Green Arrow.
Is the day something new was born. I am Arrow.
So finally we reach it. I believe that everyone knows this man in funny hat who has an amazing brain. After a brief look, he knows almost everything about the person. Sherlock, with his friend John Watson, solves lots of strange mysteries. During all 3 seasons, he copes with one cruel offender, Moriarty. In one episode, Sherlock and Moriarty are suspected of being in a relationship. Music here is very important, because it can emphasize somebody's temper or it fits the situation. The way how Mind Palace was created is splendid. I can see only one disadvantage. We are forced to wait for next season 2-3 years, but we know that after next 3 episodes, which are like normal films, we will wait next years if it is going to be continued. Summing up, this TV series everyone should watch, and in my modest opinion it deserves 9.5 out of 10.
No rush.
Thank you for watching and for your attention. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment if you want. Thank you again.